Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here with the weekly top stocks to watch for the week of November 7th. Interesting swing ideas here. Also, we have some chart requests from members in our Discord, the Fibonacci Traders Discord. Link will be in the description below. It's free. Most of the channels there are free. Join and post your name next week, and I will also include it in the next week weekly stocks to watch video. So let's get started with ICE. We see that ICE 97 area is a major level of resistance and support throughout from May 22 all the way to July 22, and now October and November we have a strong resistance. Long idea closing above this level and using the levels to the upside all the way to this trend line. In my opinion, once this breaks up and above, the next tough one will be the 99 area. Once closing above the 99, this trend line will get tested as resistance. Next name is CROX. As we said, and as we identify this strong resistance area few days ago before CROX earnings, we said that once CROX will beat earnings, it will push up and above this level here, and now all the way to the 85. Some pullback will be an inside day, or some pullback will be very healthy before bulls can take control again, and price will go to the 90 level. And if we look left, it's an important level of resistance, using levels both sides, up and down, and of course in combination with candlestick analysis. Next is NVDA. As we identify this downtrend line and this downtrend line, lower highs, lower lows, now price is exactly to the penny on this line here. Let's see if bulls can push it up and above towards closing the gap over here, and maybe all the way to 160 at first. Again, these are the levels for a potential resistance to the upside. GE General Electric, we can see a very nice double bottom of the 60-62 area, now at the neckline at the 81 area. Long idea, day or two closing above this area here, and maybe we can see this gap get closed. And as we know, more than 80% of gaps will get filled one day or another. It will get filled. Doesn't matter how far the price is from a gap, 80% that gap will get filled. Closing this gap here, we will see 92 as the next area of resistance. Bank of America is next. Also, we have here a double bottom. This one here, the June-July lows, and here October and November lows. October lows, and now November at the neckline here. We can draw a line, and this resistant line, if we look left, because we know already that to identify support and resistance we need to look left, and if we look left we can see that the 37-38 area is an important level of support and resistance. And now let's see if price can break above and close above this area. If it does, the next important resistance to the upside will be the 39.40 area. Follow price and use the levels to manage the risk. BA, also nice double bottom. We have this bottom here of June and July, and we have this here, the bottom. It's a lower high. This low here, September lows are higher than June and July lows. So we have higher lows, double bottom, also double bottom on a lower time frame here, all the way to the 160, and let's see if price can keep pushing up towards the neckline of 173. If it does and break above, we can expect that this downtrend line will be the next major strong resistance for the bulls, but one day, one candle at a time. TT is next. We see this low here. Also, we see a higher low over here, the low of June, then we have the low of October, and now price trying to get back to this trend line here. This trend line started as a support trend line of December 20 and January 21 support, and from there it went and make resistance to the price on March 22 and August 22, and now let's see if price can reach it above, break and close above it. Failing to do so, we can expect some kind of a pullback, so we can use the levels to the downside to manage position and manage the risk. Next, AFRM holding this area here, and again this is chart request from a member in our Discord, Fibonacci Trader Discord. Check the link below. Most of the channels there are free, and if you want to take the next level, we have some mentoring one-on-one live programs. Check it out. So AFRM, the 16-17 area is a major support area, failing to hold it, and the next will be 6.4 or so. And if you want to go long, I would wait. Let's see what Master Fibonacci said. We take recent low, recent high, and these are the levels to the upside if you want to take long. Still no long trigger that I see. I would wait above the 22 area. Yes, I'm missing. I prefer to miss all this move to the upside, but I increase my chances to catch a bigger move towards from 22 all the way to 35 and even to 40. So always look on a bigger picture and try to catch the bigger move. TTWO take two. We see here trend line holding this low, higher low, and maybe this one higher low, but this still did not validate as a new higher low. We need a bounce from this trend line, so this area here will validate as a new low. Until it doesn't, it's not a new low. So let's see how price react to this one here. Next is Amazon Doji of the 89 area, Friday Doji, which symbols the indecision candle between bulls and bears. So let's see if the Doji can signal also a trend reversal, at least towards the 100. The 100 area was a very important support level throughout May, June, going into July. So now if this Doji validates and we get a bounce, it will be all to the 100, but one candle at a time. SMH, let's look at an SMH with a slightly different point of view. We use the line chart because frankly for swing ideas and swing positions we don't really need anything but line chart. We see a very steep downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, also on the very short term, lower highs, lower lows, but we have October low and we have Thursday low. So on the very, very short term, we have higher lows. But if we want to go to take long position, we need also higher highs, and I would wait for a price to close above the 194 and even above the 202. Yes, I am willing to miss few points on to the upside if I want to go long, but the potential for the semiconductors, if and when it will recover, the potential to the upside is very, very big. So I don't mind to miss even 10, 15 points to the upside, but I know that I'm increasing my potential long position towards the 250 and even the 280. I am keeping myself from getting exhausted, because if it will not break above this one, it will get down, and then the stop loss will hit, and then it might go all the way up. So I'm preventing myself from getting exhausted. Next is V. Let's get back to candles. We have V, a double bottom here, as we identify it on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I post there daily swing ideas, day trading ideas for cryptos, stocks, and of course the SPY and the Qs. So make sure you follow me to get more ideas on daily basis, hourly basis. V, double bottom, all the way to the 207. Now pulling back, and if this fails to hold, the 188 will be next. To the upside, we can use the levels. The 203 is the next resistance to the upside, the 211 and the 220. So follow price and use levels to manage the risk. OPCH, another name from a member in our Discord community. We have here support area on the 30. We have this one here. This is a major resistance on the 33. Nothing much on this name for me as I see it. To the upside, I would wait above 33, 34 area. To the downside, breaking below the 30 area, 27 will be next. IR, another request. Let's see what Fibonacci says. Fibonacci, from my experience, is the only tool from all the hundreds of tools that are here that really gives support and resistance for price action, not only inside the trend, but also a potential support and resistance for the future, for the upside or even to the downside. Now, for IR, if we are not in long position yet, I would wait for a break and a close above the 54. Failing to do, this 51 level should hold, because if we look left, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, so 51 should hold. And if it will not hold, these are the levels to the downside. SOFI, let's clear the noise. We do see here SOFI from May low, September, October lows, holding the 480 area. No trend reversal as I see it. If we want to go long on SOFI, I would wait to get a close above the 650, 660 area. Not before that. And again, I don't mind to miss a few points to the upside, because the bigger move on the bigger time frame, if we take and look on the weekly, we can see that SOFI has the potential to go all the way to 850. And if the market will get some bullish momentum, we can get also to above 970 towards the 11. Coin, let's remove again all the noise. Weekly, always start with the weekly. We see that this area here, we have higher lows, but some kind of consolidation, sideways move, no trend on coin since May. So it's 6 months of sideways move. Let's see the daily. Also we have this area here, which is an important area, and we see that the price is getting tighter and tighter. Eventually it will have to break up like it did here, or to the downside. Always prepare for both sides, never be biased, long or short. We have the price action, we have trend lines, we have support and resistance area. So always prepare for both sides. Short below this orange line, long only above the 78 area. Prepare, use the Fibonacci to make it easier to identify support and resistance for the long or even to the short side. Breaking below 45.26 will be next. By the way, if you missed my weekly recap video, link will pop just about now on the upper right corner. Check it out, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.